Shit, crazy. You could motherfuckers could finally cough again.
right when you can cough again. My ass.
What's that? Water too?
I'm doubling up. Well, nah. I got water, and then in my other one, in my mug, I got water, some lemon, and some honey.
Been under the weather?
Man, this is these allergies, man. Me and the kids, man, we've been going, we neck and neck at it right now. But welcome.
Welcome.
Happy Monday, March 14th, man. We got a lot of news, baby. You know, it's March Madness. Yesterday, the men and the women found out where they was going to be playing at. So we're going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of NFL news. TB12 is back. TB12 is back.
Somebody called it.
TB12 is back. We're gonna touch on that later on in the show.
I was a damn fool for believing the man when he said he was done.
Man, I don't know what the hell you was thinking about.
Damn fool.
But shit, what else we got? We got NBA talk. LeBron doing LeBron things.
Another milestone, even though they got shellacked.
Yeah, it's
once again.
So yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. Obviously, in the comment section, man. Y'all let us know what y'all thinking. Love that interaction. It's gonna be a hell of a show.
Use that hashtag M2N Live. Tell a friend to get up in here. Only on YouTube. We've been streaming Twitter and Facebook and some other stuff, but we are YouTube today. And right after we wrap up, that's when the legal tampering period starts in the NFL. So that's when you'll start to see a lot of these deals get announced. You know, obviously they work these deals out in 1-2 minutes. But my Chargers gonna be making some moves. My Colts gonna be making some moves. They got a lot of money. They should be at least.
Damn, your Chargers, your Colts, your Dolphins.
Yeah, what other squad? My Dolphins. You know who? I got any other squads out there?
God damn, like
nah, that's it. That's it. Chargers, Colts, Dolphins. That's it. I'm missing anybody?
Ain't no telling. Tomorrow it'll probably be a whole nother team.
All right, man. Gotta be willing to change out here, man. Zadarius Smith just got released out there in Green Bay. Devontae Adams came out, said he ain't playing on the franchise tag.
Kirk Cousins out there doing it the right way.
Kirk Cousins out. Hey, Kirk Cousins, aka Mr. March.
Hey, doing it the right way.
Doing it the right way, man. Yeah, let us know what else y'all want to talk about, man. We got some questions. I'm checking out the mailbag now. We got a few mailbag questions. Still some time to get some good ones in there. Yeah, man. We'll see y'all on the other side. Here we go. March 13th, Monday. March 14th. Sorry, March 14th.
Baby.
Monday. Yesterday was the 13th. Happy birthday, Auntie Wandy. Pisces season. My birthday on Friday. Yup, baby. But yeah, last week it's March Madness. March Madness is in full effect. I'm one half of the pod. Darius Butler got my co-host Antoine Bethea on the other side.
What it do, baby?
Man, just to let's just wrap up the crazy week that was. I mean, every time Another sport tried to double dutch and get in there. The NFL said, nah.
Not for long.
These are headlines. But the craziest week from last week, man. Monday, Calvin really got popped for the sports betting shit. Tuesday, Aaron Rodgers announced his return to Green Bay. On that same day, Russell Wilson got traded to Denver Broncos. Wednesday, Carson Wentz got traded to the Washington Commanders to become the Commanders' first quarterback. A name grown on you yet?
Hey, the name weak as hell, bro. Weak.
But Wentz got traded to the Commanders, which I still don't necessarily agree with that move with the Colts in this quarterback environment right now. But anyway, Thursday, Khalil Mack got traded to my Los Angeles Chargers. Saturday, Amari Cooper got traded to the Browns, the Cleveland Browns. Man, feel sorry for that guy. And then Sunday, to end up the week, on Selection Sunday, Tom Brady said, NCAA, F y'all brackets, I'm coming back. So he's returning for his 23rd season. And in doing so, you know, he's going to dominate all the A blocks of every sports show today, including this one. But you called this one, so I know you're not surprised by this. This is probably the most unsurprising return from retirement. But what's your thoughts now that it's official?
Told you so. Yeah, I mean, like look at here. And for one, I thought he was going, you know, come back just because of how the news broke, right? And I'm like, if it was me being I could be an asshole sometimes. Oh, nah, that's not the way I wanted it to happen. But on the flip side of that, it's like, look at his last season. His last season was one of his best.
Yeah.
So it's like, granted, as all players, we want to go out on our own terms, not getting pushed out the league, not, from injuries or whatever the case may be. We all want to go out on our own terms, but I'm just looking at the way he was playing. I'm like, there's no way. Granted, Adam Schefter broke the news before he could even break it, but then it's like, looking at the film, it's like, yo, you got one thing players talk about. If I got something left in the tank, I'm going out there. I'm gonna be playing. And for me, it was inevitable.
Yeah,
that he was going at some point come back, and he left the door open. You know what I'm saying? Even though he announced
it. He did.
He announced it. He left the door open. The door was ajar, just a little bit. And now, he was able to sit home for 2 months and was like, shit, this nah, like I'm hearing a little bit too much here. I'm hearing a little bit too much on this side. I'm about to get my ass back up out of here. So TB12 is back, man.
Todd gave it 40 days and 40 nights, and that was his max. But you spoke on how he was playing last year, 2021 season, 5,300 yards, which led the NFL, 43 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, so 102 quarterback rating. The year before that, 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Obviously, a Super Bowl championship. So yeah, he's back, man. He play, still playing when he opens this season, he'll be 45 years old. So the oldest starting quarterback to ever open a season, which is absolutely wild. But like you said, he left that door open. And going out there and watching Ronaldo at 37 get a hat trick, break a record. I know my man was sitting back in them stands like, man, this shit up here for the birds, man. This what y'all been doing for the last 23 years when I've been out there getting it, man. Hey, Glazers, I'll be up in the suite in a few minutes, man. I'm back.
Yeah,
so I'm glad to see him back. Why not? You can only play this game for so long.
No, man, what you mean so long? Shit's 20-some years. Like,
hey, you can only play for so long. He got 22 in, come back with 23. Shit, I ain't mad at him.
But let's not turn this into the Brett Favre shit, man. Like, next time now, 12, when you sit it down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, we had quarterbacks. You know, quarterbacks they like attention, man. Brady likes his attention. Aaron Rodgers likes his attention. You know, Brett Favre, obviously, but he back, man. This obviously has changed all the odds in the NFC. They actually, I think they're the favorites now to win the conference. It's them, somebody else, and then the Rams. I can't think of that second team, but I just saw it somewhere. So, change the landscape for the NFL. A lot of question marks still with that Tampa Bay roster, though. A lot of free agents on both sides of the ball. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how they whip that thing up, how they figure it out. But let's move on. We already talked about this. Khalil Mack to the LA Chargers. They had him. They have the Chargers now as the third best odds to win that AFC West division. You know, I think they're gonna win it. I love the move. The third, they got Chiefs
in their division.
Chiefs, Broncos after the Russell Wilson move, and then they got the Chargers. They got them third, man.
Yeah,
even with Khalil Mack. Actually, I didn't check. It's probably still
I agree
third,
with him.
You agree with him?
Yeah, I agree with him. Shit, you thought I was surprised?
Disrespectful.
Get out of here. You thought I was surprised. So I do like the move. For one, we'll see what Chicago, you know what I mean, does on the flip side. For one, I do like this move because of
Chicago rebuilding.
Yeah, I like this move because of the quarterbacks you do have in that division. You know, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr. You know, him with Bosa. You know, they can get to the quarterback, but it got to do something about that interior. I don't care how many. You know, I don't care who getting off the ball, getting to the quarterback. If you can't slow that run down, stop that run, you still gonna have a long year. But I mean, it's a dope move. I think, you know, Khalil Mack is happy. He's able to, you know, get to an organization where they look like they're, you know, their trajectory.
They ready to compete, contenders.
But you know, third in the division.
That's according to FanDuel Sportsbook. They don't know what the hell they talking about. And these other sportsbook, they just, you know, they just typing in numbers, putting in the algorithm, man.
They're pretty good, D-Buck.
Yeah, they all right.
They're pretty good.
The house always wins, but you know, yeah, we're gonna see. Everybody talks about what Khalil Mack does against the pass, but he's A1 against that run as well. So as we both know, when it comes to stopping that run, setting the edge is essential. So setting that edge, and then you got to have some dogs, obviously, up in the middle of that defense. A lot of people are pairing Jordan Davis, who dominated the combine coming out of Georgia. What the hell happened to my camera? A lot of them pairing him with the Chargers, man. Nah, it looked like your camera was unplugged. Plug it back in and select a different camera. Here y'all go. All right, AB, hold it down. I'll be back.
Nah, it's all good. But we're gonna hold it down. But yeah, I think again, a decent move by the Chargers. Again, man, they gotta get somebody in that interior. Slow that run down. If not, I don't care what Justin Herbert and them guys do on the other side of the ball. It's gonna be another long year. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of that move. Yeah. Again, we have let's talk about another surprising move. Amari Cooper headed to the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, man, he had a big number out there in Dallas with the Cowboys. They wanted to get that off the books, man. So they sending him to Cleveland, man, and I hate it for him. But again, man, this could be, you know, just depending on how you look at it. You know, they got a run game that's very efficient. But again, I think it's question marks with the quarterback. Like, what can the quarterback do? And when Amari is playing, I feel as though at his peak, he was one of the top receivers in the league as far as route running, the way he can separate from the defender. But as always, you know, they're going to have that connection between the receiver and the quarterback. Look like Jarvis Landry is going to get out of there. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen here and how this is going to turn out. Yeah, Brad, I think Jarvis is going to get out of there. I think Cleveland, they actually granted him permission to go ahead and seek a trade. So I think that will happen. I've been, hearing a lot of talks about Jarvis possibly going back to Miami. So we'll see how that go. My man Maul said Cooper could be nonchalant and nobody will care in Cleveland. Man, them receivers, man, they can't win, man. What y'all want my man to do? Dylan Green, AB, what you think about Mark calling Dak Black Kirk Cousins? Oh, I missed that one, Dylan. What do you mean by that? What does he mean by that? As far as, is that a shot at Kirk Cousins? Is that a shot at Dak? Y'all let me know. Bottom boy, why Gallup over Cooper, AB? What was the thought process of the Cowboys there? So again, man, I think everybody, you got to think about like what that player brings to the team. So it's a lot of things that we don't see as far as what goes on during the week, what's going on in the practice field. So Gallup might bring something different to the meeting room than what Cooper does. You kind of seen where Marley Moore mentioned his nonchalant, his attitude. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but that could come across to other people as not want to be that leader or whatever the case may be. And then again, that number. If you look at, forgot what Gallup ended up signing for, but the number. So again, I think it's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that we don't see day to day. That obviously is a big factor in why the Dallas Cowboys chose Gallup to keep Gallup over Cooper. Yeah, John Jay. Somebody just mentioned this, man. I gotta look up into that. That's interesting. But hey, that won't be the first time a receiving quarterback got into it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, yeah, Zach. So right here, this is Gallup's deal, 5 for 65-ish. So again, nowhere near the 20 that Cooper had on the books this year. So I think that's a huge reason. And they feel as though that Gallup could do the same thing that Cooper does in that number one spot. Time will tell. Time will definitely tell. See, we got my guy back, man. You good?
Back in the building.
Word,
we lit.
Oh, we good, man. Just talking about boy Amari Cooper, man. Got shipped out to Cleveland. And the folks asking why
shit that boy out to the Gulagio.
Why Gallup over Cooper? I told him cheaper. And then I'm like, it could be some things that we don't see on Sundays, as far as interactions in the building, in the meeting room, and things of that nature. Definitely could play a part.
Yeah, it could play a part. And I feel like, man, and I want everybody to get that back. Everybody. Me building the team, pay that receiver 20-something million, that ain't a good recipe. You rarely see it work. So yeah, you chop down some salary.
Nobody. You ain't trying to pay the running backs. You ain't trying to pay the receiver.
Damn sure not. Nah, you got to pay the right. You got to pay the right positions, man. You got to draft receivers, right? You went and drafted CeeDee Lamb a couple, so you're gonna have to pay him soon.
Yes, huh? You shooting craps.
What's that? With the draft?
Yeah.
Hey, that's why these quarterbacks get paid so much money, man. You got to be able to make these receivers and tight ends look good. But running backs, we know how, we know the running back situation. I'll pay a fire safety. I'll pay a corner that can move around, or that can strap, that can turn the ball over. Obviously, pass rushers, pass protectors. But these receivers, man, woo. But I hope we don't see OBJ 2.0 out there in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield. You know how I feel about Baker and that offense. Not a fan of that offense or Baker Mayfield at the quarterback position. So, man, I hate it for Amari Cooper, but he is still getting paid, and he's still a good player, man. So, could turn around. Baker was hurt last year. He could turn around out there in Cleveland.
Yeah,
we shall see. But
it was damn, it was a comment in here that I wanted to get to. Oh, right here,
you hit on
Joe. AB, if a player's always looking to be paid, can you blame a team for wanting to move on? Shit, like what you expect the player
talking about?
I mean, that's what players. If you're playing at a high level, you looking to get paid. The market is always changing, and if my play is at that market, I want to get paid. I don't care what that is. That's just like you at your job. Like if you're doing a job at the highest level and somebody else comes in and gets hired doing the same job and is getting hired and getting paid higher than you, guess what you're gonna do? Hey, I need a pay raise. So again, I'm not feeling sorry for these $1 billion franchises. Like, you know, when the players are playing well, pay them.
And then you saw, and then nobody gives a team grief when they always trying to look for a discount. You pay a cat at the top of the market when he's like Landon Collins, for instance, safety out in Washington. You paid him his huge contract. Now 2 years later, you're like, hey, need you to take a pay cut. Collins like, nah, all right, you out of here. Nobody bats an eye at that. That's good business. But then when the player who only has a small frame to make this type of money to play this game do the same thing, everybody got something to say. So absolutely not.
Yeah, and ain't no loyalty in this game. So Brad, he mentioned it right here. Bobby Wagner, right? Pro's pro. You know what I mean? Pro's pro. Play the game the right way. Play the game at the highest level. You know, just a real good person, real good dude. He gets released and he finds out on social media. You know what I'm saying?
It's an ugly game, man.
It's an ugly game. So the players got to play it. And I always say, like, the sooner the player can find out, like, look, this is a business, and I got to be the business of Antoine Bethea.
Yep.
The better I feel as though.
Better off it gonna be.
The player's gonna be. You know, your feelings not gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? You might feel it, but your feelings not gonna get hurt. You're gonna understand, like, this is a business. And business is on both sides. It's just not one side of the table. So
yeah, man. For them, like I said, that organization, they're gonna be around forever. They're gonna pass that down to their kids. So you got a small time frame to make as much money as possible while playing the game. Yeah. You know, I do what you gotta do. Yeah. But what else you talk about? Did we get to this?
We just talked about the Amari Cooper. We ain't get to that yet. They were talking about Amari Cooper called Dak the Black Kirk Cousins. I missed that one.
I ain't see that, but I mean, shit. Hey, Kirk Cousins, shout out to Mr. March, man. He know how to do business. He done bet on himself. I know he got both copies of your book. He done bet on himself year out. He signed another 1 year extension, 35 M's, fully guaranteed. The only way Kirk Cousins know how to do business. So shout out to him, man. A lot of people were saying that he was a potential, quarterback that the Colts would go after. He was a potential quarterback that they'll move on from. I expected Kevin O'Connell, new staff, to keep him, and they are at least tied to him for another year. So this year and next, going forward. So that's another quarterback off the potential Colts quarterback list, man. Where we going, man? Where we going out there, Eddie? Is it all chips in now for Jimmy G? Not getting Deshaun Watson.
If you would call it, hey, I know you would be popping bottles. They get Jimmy G.
I mean, that's best case scenario at this point.
I mean, they saying Jimmy G. I've heard some Marcus Mariota. I heard Minshew.
Like I said, best case scenario at this point.
Again, I would have kept Wentz if this is what we were. If we were going to Jimmy G or whatever, I would have rocked with Wentz.
This is what I was saying, man. We got all the damn money. Go out and spend some money on some weapons.
They
Give
must
Wentz
know
another shot.
They must know something we don't, D-Butt. They got some up their sleeve, man.
The only thing that could be is, like I said, if 12, the old 12, Andrew Luck is in there, been in the weight room, sneaking in the facility late at night, and he announcing something in a couple of days that we don't know about. Outside of that, with this quarterback landscape, now I don't have a problem with them going and getting Jimmy G. I saw that as an upgrade this whole time. You didn't. A lot of people don't. Cool. But if that's the plan and they pull that off, I'm cool with them moving on from Carson. If not, if we trotting Sam Ehlinger out there, guard all those names you just mentioned, Minshew, Mariota, who else you said?
Nah, them the only two I named. Mariota and Minshew, Gardner Minshew.
I still don't think they're getting Derek Carr. we both agreed on that Josh McDaniels not letting him leave the building as he take his Josh McDaniels' second head coaching job now. Well, second and a half, because he kind of took the Colts and then said nah. Hey. So
we're gonna see, man, we're gonna find out real soon.
I told y'all what it was, and it's gonna come out, man. It's gonna come out that this was 75% about that not taking that jab. Man. But I'm telling you, because that's everything that make. Because look,
what makes sense is
because if you're not cutting the quarterback with these being your options.
I don't know, man. It's sometimes it be that. It be like that. Sometimes it be like that. It's like, yo, like, all right, if you bust in my office, D-Butt, and I'm on the phone talking to wifey, and you like, yo, AB, you jump on the table and like, yo, like pounding the table, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what it is. I'm like, oh shit, like, hold on, baby, let me call you back. Like, no, hold on, let me call you back. And you come in my office and you talking about, yo, this is the guy. This guy right here can do whatever. So then I got like, hold on, let me call the boss. Let me call the hey, Jim, come down here real quick, man. Frank down here talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? So now, like I said, Carson Wentz, he don't do what he need to do. They don't make to the playoff. They lose the last 2 games of the year.
Yeah.
And they like, yo, man, yo, Frank, it's you or him.
Okay, but pause right there. They lose the last 2 games of the year. We both know that was a complete team failure. That was not just defense playing lockdown, holding teams to whatever, and Carson Wentz just going out there stinking it up, and everybody's doing their job except Carson. That was a complete team letdown. Offensive line wasn't playing good. Defense wasn't playing good. Carson wasn't playing good. The coaching game plan stunk.
Somebody got to fall on the sword.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't just look back and say, oh, you know what? This is the court. Now,
why you can't? They just did.
That's somewhere you start? I start with the coach. You start with the GM. All right, you look at the GM. All right, shit, Chris Ballard, shit. You look at the roster. They had 7 Pro Bowlers in Vegas. Okay, scratch him. He's not the issue. You go to the head coach. All right, we got some question marks here. You go to the quarterback, question marks. You go to the rest of the team. So, like, he definitely a scapegoat, but going forward,
somebody got to fall on the sword. That's what I'm saying. Like,
going forward, man, you can't just it don't make sense, man. It don't make sense, man. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna see. Hopefully, they got something up their sleeve. You got faith in them. I don't, man. I'm looking at the landscape and it's looking ugly right now. We're wasting some primes right now. We did some really good drafting with D. Leonard. Grabbed him out of South Carolina State, 2nd round. He's been all pro damn near every year. Quentin Nelson, you went and got a guard top 6. He been damn near all pro every year. Like, come on, man. We got to build around. We got to build around those guys. But we shall see, man. Because the AFC only getting stronger.
Hey, like I said, we'll know in a couple of days. And
we got the most money. We got the most money to spend too.
And if a move isn't made soon, it's like I don't see nothing in the draft, especially where we gonna be picking at.
Did they see something in Indy we didn't? They see somebody they think they could grab in the second round? Like, nah, hell no, I can't. Nah, because I know Ursa. We saw the tweets, man. Ursa know them quarterbacks over in the AFC. Oh man, but yeah, after the season, like you said, I'm sure Ursa was like, "Hey, this dude here, man,
Got to go.
Leadership. Oh man, wasn't no damn leadership issue. Just didn't want to get that ha.
Yeah, I don't think it was that because he wasn't the only one who ain't get it.
Yeah, but look at the other cats who didn't get it. All pros. Once again, act how you can afford to act.
You quarterback, you can do what you want.
Apparently not.
he didn't play. He didn't play like the other guys. That's what I'm saying. He didn't play like the other guys.
That's what I'm saying. But all right, we agree to disagree on that. But the truth always comes to light, and I think in it shall. Did we talk about Davante Adams yet?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, we know. We already know Aaron Rodgers going back, and he's going to sign a historic deal. And this receiver, Davante Adams, should be right behind him signing a historic deal himself. But today he told the Packers he will not play under the franchise tag. You agree or disagree with his decision?
I agree with the statement. I'll say the same thing. But it's going to come time during that year. She might try it out there. But if he 10 toes on it, you know what I'm saying? Then my hat's off to him. He definitely deserved to get that long-term deal. Top 2 receiver in the league. So
facts.
So hopefully Aaron deal can get done. And they can make some room, where 17 can come in. But for him to say he's gonna sit out this year.
Ooh, excuse me.
If they don't remove that franchise tag,
yeah, I'm
big talk right there.
Hey, I'm with him though. He like we just said, top 2. You look at his talent, you look at his production year in and year out. No brainer, man. This should be a guy who should be getting that bag.
So
they've been talking about
what's that number for receivers? That Frank, what's that number?
I don't know. Somebody got to do some research, drop it in the chat. But you got how many guys we got over 20 million at the receiver? We got Hopkins, Coop, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins. Is Stephon Diggs up there?
No, I don't think Steph up there.
Mike Williams just signed 3 for $60 out in LA.
Yeah, so
he got to be starting at 25.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds good, but I don't know if I could just leave them 25 M's on the table.
It sounds good. It sounds real good in March.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds real good. 25 M's for a year, man. Yeah. So again, like you said, I would be on the same sheet of music that he's on right now. I got my place where I'm gonna work out at. I'm not coming in. I'm not gonna be at no training camps, no none of that. Come August, y'all not gonna see me.
And they just extended Preston Smith. Preston Smith just got a nice extension. One of the Smith brothers. They obviously let the other Smith brother go. They were talking about extending the corner Alexander. So yeah, I mean, I would think Davante Adams would be priority number 2 right after Aaron Rodgers. Back-to-back MVP seasons in 17 was obviously a huge reason why. Now, I said before, receiver is not a position that I would like pouring that type of money into. This guy's an exception to that rule because he coming into the game, you got to put 2 guys on 17 week in, week out. So we shall see where this saga goes. But pay this man.
More.
That would be the number?
18
and a half?
18.
18 and a half. Yeah, he'll sit out for that. I think he'll sit out. Yeah, I think he'll sit out because he already got paid once. We seen Le'Veon. Y'all had the same agent. We see Le'Veon sit out. I think he'll hold out. I had a teammate, Logan Mankins, that did it. He held out till like week, I want to say like even 11 or some shit like that. They ended up getting paid. Out. Week 11?
Oh. He came, in the season? They paid him?
Yeah.
And then he okay, well, yeah. I tip my hat to him.
Oh. Paid that man. That man.
Le'Veon's situation.
I mean, it didn't go that great after the fact, but you know. What other NFL news, man? I put out another list. Y'all know how my quarterback list be. Right before Brady came out and effed it up.
Man, but, if you Deshaun, where you want to go?
Shit, I wouldn't want to go to Tampa first. If I'm Deshaun, this is what I'm looking at. Obviously, Tampa scratched off the list now. But for the people that can't see the list, I got Tampa number 1, Steelers 2, Browns 3, Saints 4, Panthers 5. So obviously now with Tampa being off the board, everyone slides up. So Steelers will be, for right now, Steelers will be, I like Pittsburgh, man. You got the stability of the head coach, ownership. You got weapons. You got Claypool. You got Johnson. You got young Najee back there. Obviously, you got to build up that O-line, but I would like the Steelers. I would like to go there. Panthers, he's from Carolina. Tepper gonna go all in. They're gonna put a good offer in. New Orleans wouldn't be bad. It would be much better, obviously, if Sean Payton was still there. But right. You got weapons there with Michael Thomas coming back. You got Kamara. Good O-line. Good defense. Defensive head coach as well. Where would you want to go?
Man, I was gonna say Carolina, but I like the Saints, man.
Saints?
I like the Saints. Like you said, you got weapons, you got AK back there, you got a hell of a defense. So I like the Saints.
Who needs to be added to this list? Who needs to get on here and get 5 now that we got to get the Bucks up out of there? I like the Browns too. Browns, man, you got Chubb, you got a good offensive line. You just got Coop, who will be your number 1 receiver. You got some other good pieces at the receiver position.
You got a hell of a run game, boy. Man, you'll eat out there.
Yeah. Franchise David Njoku. Defense, I think that defense will take another step this year. So Cleveland, nice spot too. Who else we add to this list though?
Who else is in Seattle? Seattle, and again, you talked about it. They got all them assets, so they can make a move.
Seattle, yeah, they just got a couple more first rounders. Who else? What? I would like to go to Washington too. Obviously, they just got Carson up there.
Yeah,
they're trade. I know y'all just got Carson. Let me get him though. Hey. Just said they was knocking on every door. They probably still making calls, man.
They might have told Carson, "Hey, look, don't look for no house yet. We still making calls."
Fact. Hey, Zach. He said the Panthers will have to give up Christian McCaffrey. Not worth it for Watson.
Yes, the hell it is.
Man, what y'all be thinking, man?
Shit, C-Mac the past 2 years played how many games?
Exactly. C-Mac ain't played really since he got paid.
Man, look at here. First straight smoking.
What? Look, if I'm the Panthers, I tell the Texans, hey, we ain't even said y'all let me know what y'all want. Y'all send me what y'all want first, then we'll get back to you. But it's probably gonna be yes.
First thing smoking.
The only player, there'll probably be 2 players on the Panthers that's untouchable. And that'd be Brian Burns.
Shit, but if you give him Watson, you definitely gonna have Burns on the on that list.
But you're gonna have to give up what 3-4 first round picks too. So let's say you got to give up 3 first round picks. I can't give you three. I can't give you three and Burns.
But what I'm saying is, you Houston though. Like I get it from the Carolina side, but you Houston, oh yeah, I need that. I need that. You feel what I'm saying? I get what you saying. Like, nah, I can't. If I'm Carolina, no, I can't give you that. But if Houston, I'm like, but I need it. I hear what you're saying, D, but you can't. But I need it.
Nah, I can't do that. C-Mac, your ass on the first thing smoking. Anything else? Hey, can y'all please let me keep Burns, please?
Hey,
but
I would love to be like that. I would love to be a fly on the wall on them conversations, like how them shit is going.
Facts. That's a fact.
I know I'll be spazzing, right? You must be a motherfucking fool. You must be damn man.
We're talking about Deshaun Watson. He's a franchise, you know, he's a top 5 quarterback. Wouldn't play.
No doubt. Whatever team he goes to, they in the run. They in the mix.
Yeah, they in the mix.
Whatever team he goes to, he in the mix. They in the mix.
Yeah, he go to a team with some assets around him.
Damn,
they are in the mix for sure. Indy just happened to be in the same division. Now, I guess stranger things have happened, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. But it's gonna be interesting. He gonna land somewhere, and obviously, why Deshaun Watson's his name is circulating a lot more. On Friday, he went and they didn't no criminal charges were filed on him, so he should be moved by this week. I predict that he'll be a Panther by Wednesday. I'm gonna stand on that. Panther? But yep. But we're gonna add. So we decided to add the Seahawks to the list. That's gonna be 5 on the list.
Yeah, Seahawks.
All right. Seahawks. Man, let's get to a couple of these questions. What we got here? Come on, y'all, with these Lions questions. Jims, what do you think the outlook is for the Lions going forward at quarterback? Should they take a chance on a first-round QB or ride with Goff and see what the next draft brings? I say ride with Goff. They picking at the top. Go ahead and get them trenches right. Get that guy to Michigan. Get the trenches right. Get your dog in them trenches in the first couple rounds, I would say, and then see what next year holds at quarterback. This is not the quarterback year. It's not looking like that, at least. We all know somebody's going to come out of this draft and play well that we don't expect, but it's not looking like it at the top of the draft. What would you say?
No, I agree with you. If it's not a quarterback that you are extremely excited about, build your team. Build your team. And, Goff can play some decent ball for you. I think last year, it was a lot of games they were in, and I just think that comes with, that culture, building that culture and seeing what they can do. But she'll build around the Goff, man, and see she can get lucky a few times.
Molly Mall, man, the Lions can get the first 10 picks and ruin all their career. Hey, we got a new regime. New regime over there in Detroit, man. Maybe not. Brad Holmes, GM over there. We got MCDC Dan Campbell over there.
And I ain't gonna front from what I've been hearing.
Okay, a lot of players on the coaching staff, a lot of former players on the coaching staff.
And from what I've been hearing, like they're trying to move in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? As far as culture wise.
We are trying to move in the right direction.
Yeah, but we're gonna see.
They've been trying to do that since I've been alive, and probably before that. I'll be 36 on Friday. When the last time the Lions been good?
I don't feel like they've always been trying to move in the right direction.
Okay, true. But somebody said the Colts don't want Deshaun. I tell you right now, that's a damn lie.
Yes,
that's a damn lie.
Shoot.
Oh man. Whew. What else we got, man? Let's see. Let's get to another one. It's from Blue Wire. What's a rule in a sport that shouldn't be a rule? Spot foul on a defensive pass interference.
Yeah,
there go one of them.
That's one of the dumbest zones ever.
I hate that. You got any other?
I was gonna think. I want to say the college rule.
The ejection,
targeting.
Trash. Get it out of here.
Get out of there. Oh, here come G.I. Joe.
What he said.
When did athletes become money first?
Oh my gosh. Get out of here, Joe.
Oh,
what
man.
Are we talking about, man?
Joe, man, you got you gotta come around, man.
Come on, dude.
When they realize,
come on, dude.
When they realize teams
you know what? I tell you this, it ain't enough athletes
thinking this
that's
way.
Money first. Yeah, it need to be more athletes. It needs to be more, because this is the thing. The owners, some agents, some GMs, coaches, where they put that arm around you, make you feel real good when you they guy. And as soon as and for the guys that have been in the jerseys, that have been in these buildings, I'm talking about sometimes as soon as you sprain an ankle and you out for 3-4 weeks, you walk around that building, it feels completely different. Now, half of it may be in your head, but some of it is, the same people that used to saying hi to you, cheesing at you, that shit get different. And when we see it, man, AB was in the league 14, I was in that 9. That jersey, that locker, you out of there, man, the same day they slide a new nameplate on that show right there. So, hey, this is a business, man.
G.I. Joe, like
your brand.
What you do for a living, G.I. Joe?
Man, listen. So, like I said, if you ain't thinking that way,
you selling yourself.
Now when it's time to play, when you game planning and you coming up and whatever your role is as a player, you maximize that role. You buy into that role until you expand it, until you outplay it. That's obviously should be a mindset, and be a good team player, obviously. But the business of sports is the business, and you are a corporation, so you better move that way. As long as these organizations moving like a business, you better move the same way. What the hell you talk about, man?
That's it, man. But look, man, let's make a shift, man. Let's make a shift. And what I want to do, I want to shout out my Howard Lady Bison. Win the 2022 MEAC title, first in 21 years.
That's what's up.
The first one in 21 years, man. So shout out to our Lady Bison, man. Hey, you know. They got to play in Saturday in Columbia. So good luck, ladies, man. Good luck, ladies, man. That's
about to go to HBCU and get a degree.
Nah, we don't want them.
Nah, man, I'm about to go get a grad degree, and I'm a pledge something too. I'm gonna go ahead and be a paper.
They don't respect y'all. They don't respect y'all.
Next season, I'm gonna have something behind me. I'm gonna be like, oh, sweet, I ain't know about that. But yeah,
they don't respect y'all. Tap it in. Nah, we not no paper. Women's #1 seed, man. We got South Carolina, Louisville, North Carolina State, and Stanford.
South Carolina, #1 overall seed. Shout out Don State. I cannot believe we are #2 seed. Ooh, women's basketball. That's wild. But
Greensboro region. Oh, that ain't too far from the crib.
I see the matchups.
Matchups, Wichita region,
Spokane, Bridgeport region. Who we matched up with first round? UConn, Mercer, 215. Get them out of there.
Okay, Mercer. Upset alert.
Get them out of there.
Going to the men's #1 seed, Gonzaga, Baylor, Arizona, and Kansas. Baylor been good for the past couple years.
Baylor been hoping.
Got the West and the East here. Shout out to another MEAC school, Norfolk State. They got Baylor first round.
Okay. Yeah, they about to be up out of
there. Got Midwest and South.
Boys made it though. Jacksonville State. What division is that?
Jacksonville State.
Is that?
Shit, nah, that ain't no. You think ain't no HBCU?
Oh, see, that's why I need to go.
Who y'all got? Y'all made it? Y'all boys made it?
I think we made it. We five seed. Where we at?
5 seed.
Yeah, we got New Mexico State.
Okay.
5 seed. Now we don't won a couple championships when we've been in this West.
And from the 5 and 12 games, I don't history.
They ain't tripping.
Okay.
Coach K on his last dance, he matched up with Kyle Fullerton. And then I think he's gonna play Michigan State after that. If they win. But
man, if Duke get out there first round, and y'all go check on Coach K, man.
Coach K gonna be sick.
y'all go check on Coach K.
But yeah, man, I'm about to fill out about 20 brackets. See what this thing do, man. But since we shifting over to basketball, we had some good shit go. One thing, Kevin Garnett. Shout out to Kevin Garnett, man. One of the greatest competitors in the game. And I was up in New England, up in Boston for 2 years, and got a chance to watch him and Kobe go at it in some finals games, man, and that was incredible. But he got his jersey retired last night, and him and the former UConn great Ray Allen got a chance to. This is a good moment right here.
Nah, I want to say something, man. It's good to see Ray Allen here, man. Real shit. Hey, Lord, it's good to see you here, Ray. You next, Lord.
Oh, Paul Pierce had to get his ass in there.
You see what Ray Allen told KG?
Nah, what he said?
Man, if you don't get this sucker off me, yo, like
cut it out, man.
When Paul Pierce came up, Paul from behind, man, Ray Allen was like, man, if you don't get this, you know what I mean? But that was good to see, man.
It was great to see, man. Great to see it, man. And good to see #5 going up to the rafters. Going up to the rafters out there in Boston, man. Shout out KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray, man. They did something special. And if it weren't for the Heatles, it might have got to, a couple more. But LeBron had other plans. Yeah, man. What else you want to get to, man?
You just talked about Bron. Like, speak on it.
Hey, I know this season ain't going great, but he passed another milestone, which is, crazy. First player to enter this club, 30K points, 10,000 assists, 10,000 rebounds. The best all-around basketball player to ever touch the earth. I don't think that should be a debate. And to put this in context a little bit.
So look,
what you about to say?
So I had a homeboy, right? He played, we played high school football together. So he went off to school, I went off to school. And after every Saturday, after the game around 5 o'clock, we'll hit each other and be like, yo, what's good? Like, how plan A go? Plan A was, did y'all win? Did y'all lose? I ain't go too good. All right, well, forget it. How plan B go? What you do? And I just think that's what LeBron at right now. It's like, okay, plan A ain't looking good, but plan B, I'm going to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, salute to LeBron, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, he doing it. And it's year 19, 37 years old, and we see what that Lakers roster looking like right now, especially without AD. Man, them boys, no margin for error. They just trying to get into playing at this point.
Hey,
but just to put these these numbers in context, he was the 7th player to have 10,000 assists. And you see his points right there, 36,824 points. And the next closest player with points is Chris Paul. Obviously, he was still playing. He got 20,844. You got Stockton, J. Kidd, Nash, Magic, and Mark Jackson. Those are the other 10K assist club members. Like that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild, man. Shout out to Bron doing his thing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you done moved on from the Lakers coming out of the West. You fully moved on for that, right?
Yeah, man. They're not looking too good for the Lakers this year. So we're gonna see. Well, the West, man, it's tough. I don't know who's gonna come out the West. I know you on Golden State, but
hey,
it's looking shaky for them.
Tonight, for the first time in 3 years, Draymond, Steph, and Clay will be taking the court together. And I think Draymond came out when Clay came back and he played for like the first 30 seconds or something like that with the bad back. But this will be the first real game they play together. So I think they're gonna get back on track. They've been struggling a little bit when Draymond been out. Y'all gonna give Draymond his flowers at some point, but one of their most important players back on the floor on both ends of the court. So I think they'll get hot. The Suns, they looking nice. Just beat the shit out of the Lakers last night. Dropped 48 in the first quarter, and this is without Chris Paul. So when the fresh Chris Paul get back, who knows what's gonna go on there? But yeah, the West is loaded, and obviously the East is loaded as well. But I'm sticking with my East prediction. We had Durant drop 53 and 9 at home, where Kyrie couldn't play, but he could sit courtside.
That shit's crazy.
You know, but I mean. This is a tweet from Malika Andrews.
That's wild to me. I mean, that's wild.
That's wild to everybody. As reported on ABC, Kyrie Irving is expected to be in Barclays Center today, but he would not be on the bench for the team. He'll be sitting in his purchased courtside seat. So he was in the courtside seats. I believe he went and joined the team at halftime in the locker room. I mean, so none of this shit makes sense at this point, but when they do, come on, man, who we got in here? When they do get that full strength, it's gonna be ugly. And you heard it from me first. Somebody ban this. We got somebody spamming the chat.
Spamming the chat. Come on now.
but yeah, man, these playoffs gonna be fire.
Nah, I'm excited for that.
Forward to it, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Free agency will be starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes officially. We'll start to hear some of these deals announced.
Turn my TV on.
I got it on already. Let's have a little flashback real quick. What we started this show off with, the A block.
Again, I said last night, being the asshole that I am, even if I was looking to retire, you know, me playing 22 years, you know, put 22 years in.
It would be interesting, though, like AB said, if he really came back and played another season at 45 out of pure spite. He was on point, even though your spectrum was a little rattled, but you was on point.
Hey man, y'all will start rocking with me, man. You know, I know
right sometimes.
D-Buck be having a lot of hot takes. I just be keeping it a buck, man. I try to tell y'all, man.
Stop it. Anyway, the spite season is here, so I'm here for it, man. You got any more questions? Did we get to all these questions? All right, here we go. We got a question from Tone's daughter. Oldest daughter, AB and DB, you get a ticket to 2 NBA games. You can time travel. Game 1, what team are you going to see? The year era. Game 2, what player in their prime are you seeing? Oh, it's a good question.
Great question. What team, year era? I'm going to see the Bulls, man, in Chi-Town. I'm going to see the Bulls, man. That what year was that? Like 90. the early 90s.
Shit, any of the 90s.
Early 90s. I'm going to see the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And the second part of that question was what player?
What player, I believe. What player, what year, what team?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it with the Bulls.
You know what? I'll probably go see the Showtime Lakers. I feel like they kind of changed, they changed the NBA. And I didn't see much. I saw my first favorite player ever was James Worthy. I just remember that for some reason that was my favorite player watching them. But they were getting older. But I would like to see them Showtime Lakers, Magic, Kareem. Somebody said Wilt Hunt game. You know what? I would like to see that because I halfway don't believe that shit. I still have. I haven't seen anything.
I do not want to see that shit. Wilt, he run up down the court. They are height, but 5'11", 6'4". I do not. Hell no.
I feel like this Hunt game is just conspiracy theory at this point. Because I ain't seen no footage. I done seen footage. I done seen footage of motherfuckers dribbling around in a circle like this in 40 black and white. But I ain't seen no footage of this Hunt game yet. So now I ain't trying to see that shit. I'm trying to see Magic and Bird prime time. Yeah, that's what era I go see. I go see Magic and Bird. I'm fortunate enough that I was old enough to see some great. I saw, the late 90s. I saw the 2000s era with, T-Mac and AI and all them cats. I saw Shaq and Kobe. We saw Bron, obviously, the Warriors dynasty. So I done seen some good basketball.
Yeah,
I done seen some good basketball. But yeah, Showtime Lakers against.
I can see why you like Worthy too. Like I said, y'all game is similar.
Hey,
so,
Worthy had that first
that.
Post moves.
I respect that, D-Bot. I respect that for sure. For sure.
You don't respect the old heads, man.
Nah, I do. I definitely do.
Yeah, man. I think that was all the questions we got. We got one from anything else you want to hit before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. As always, man, we appreciate y'all. Start this week off right.
Yes, man. You got your workout in already?
Say it again.
You got your workout in already?
You already know, 8:30, baby. Win the day. Win the day, family.
Win the day, win the week, man.
John Jay, man, get these scammers up off you, man.
How we block them, man? Are they create new names? Hey, man. But anyway, appreciate y'all as always. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We up out of here.
Peace.
Oh man. Put this outro on. Da 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 da. Got anything?
I ain't got nothing. I ain't getting none of my email yet. You know what I'm saying? So
that wire ain't hit yet.
I ain't hit yet. So until then, baby.
Rams re-signing tackle Joe Noteboom to a 3-year, $40 million contract. We got one signing off the books, but yeah, these scammers, wild, man. These motherfuckers really don't be having a life. We up out of here, though. We'll see y'all Thursday. We got a new interview dropping on Wednesday. Want to tell them who it is?
Nah, y'all just stay tuned, baby. We'll start dropping some stuff tonight, some snippets of the interview.
There it is.
It's a good one.
We up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.